engaged. To Miss Mary Lockwood.
Brindle kept a ledger, listed every woman who needed her service and every man who paid for it.
How much? Where is Annie?
We sent her away. To live with a family in California.
Hello, girl.
She's not my father.
What are you humming?
Am I? I had no idea. Why, Detective Corcoran, you seem...
Very pleasantly surprised?
I'm not. I'm not surprised at all.
Come back over here and let me see what I can do about that. Bring me a glass. A man finds himself in iron sheets. He needs a bit of crystal with his drink.
Propose a toast.
To Annie. Where's she again?
Kevin. How many times must we go over this?
Where in California?
Outside San Francisco. With a respectable family and a home with ocean views. Views that would calm the most agitated of spirits.
That seems far enough away, then.
Far enough away from 5 Point?
Far enough away from the man who took our innocence in the first place. A farmer north of the city. Named Riley. He forced Annie to live as his wife. All the while claiming to be her father.
Her father?
What's important is that she's safe. With hope, happiness following. Pour me a drink. Quickly. Confederate agents crossed the border from Canada and raided the town of St. Albans, Vermont, robbing banks, burning buildings. One man is dead. Take this telegram to my father, given that he thinks the war will never find its way to his door. Yes, sir. You should go up to Newport or out to Hyde Park.
The situation can't be that dire.
The telegram suggests there are nests of Confederate spies in Cincinnati, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York.
If you think Lincoln cares about our city any more than he does that town in Vermont, I got a bar of soap to sell you. It might have a gold coin in it. It's too busy with his big feet up, lazing with his cronies in the parlor of the White House, as his war takes out
Sybil?
fathers, sons, and brothers.
Detective?
Yeah, right.
We got rebel spies among us who wish us harm.
I say, let's step up and tell Mr. Lincoln this war needs to stop now, before his inaction causes the loss of more New York lives. Right. Well spoken, man. Speak.
Strong words, sir. Thank you, sir. What's this, then? You spooked?
Not spooked. Only maybe it's time we take my sister up on her offer. Head out to Kentucky.
Come here. Come here. I'll protect you.
Feels like you got something else in your mind besides protecting me.
Well, I can do two things at once.
It'll be the day.
Settle down now, mister.
You stay where you are and you shut yourself if you want to make it back to the city alive.
I only want to speak with Annie.
And you ain't on Fifth Avenue now.
I will involve the police.
Be my guest. I'd like to tell them what your husband did to her.
Mrs. Haverford, please. Get in.
welcome Mr. Kennedy, the representative of the new coalition government up in Canada. He's here to discuss strategies to increase business opportunities and profits. Mr. Kennedy.
Thank you, Margantar. First, I would like to say that we in Ottawa are united in our deep sadness regarding the events at Saint-Albin. If there is anything that we can do to ensure the security of your fine city, then we are at your disposal.
Close the border. Keep Confederate spies from sneaking into America.
Close the border? But restrict trade?
Obviously, I don't advocate disrupting imports and exports between our great nations. But for 3 years, your arbor has launched Union ships that have blockaded southern ports, successfully smothering the Confederate economy. By doing this, New York has made itself a primary target.
Do you have any specific information regarding Rebs and Southern sympathizers in our midst?
My son shares the views of street corner alarmists. New York is a pillar of business in North America. It always has been, always will be, and the business at present is war. Even in divisive times on this point, all agree, North and South.
Still, you are some of the wealthiest men in America. Y'all have the power to influence Washington. A loosening of the blockade would put your city at less risk.
A very peculiar accent, Mr. Kennedy.
I was born and raised in Trois-Rivières. Ever heard of it?
No.
That's because no one outside of Trois-Rivières would ever need to.
Mary!
Mary. I've got a surprise for you. I have a ticket to see the smallest man in the world at Barnum's. What's the matter?
Leave me alone.
Who did this to you? Who?
Can't you just let me be? Every time I turn around, you're there. For 5 minutes, just let me be. Just, please! I said just let me be.
Hey, boy! What are you doing? Last time, Trail. You're all right. You know Miss Mary? She's your teacher. See something bad, did you?
He's beating Mr. McLean.
McLean. Jeremiah McLean.
Yeah.
Out of me way. Sam, where's your man McLean?
Don't know. Always seems to wander off when new stock comes in.
Tell him I want to see him.
I will, Detective. You want me to tell him why?
Yeah. To discuss the proper way to treat a lady. This is your nightstick. It's for crooks. Don't be using it on inoffensive citizens. And if you do, don't hit him in the head. The insane asylum's full of skull fractures.
Yes, sir.
Now, little Burns, be sure to remember all of Detective O'Brien's teachings. Don't want to be killing yourself in a car of some cussed fruitcake like your uncle did, do you?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Well, you're in a playful mood. How can I not be? It's a beautiful fall day. You smell the air. You smell of rose water. I know. Now, don't that beat the Dutch?
You'd asked to bring the mail from the station.
Laudanum should have arrived.
Not much I can do for Mr. Morgan except lessen the pain when the end finally comes.
No, he's lived a long, hard life.
You look peaked.
No, I'm fine.
Did you eat enough this morning?
Not until I was full.
Sarah? Sarah? Baby, okay. Okay. Okay.
hungry?
If you say so, sir.
I brought you some bacon.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You can thank me after you're done.
I can thank you before. If you like, I could show you some of the things my fancy friends showed me.
Let's go then.
Please don't kick me out. I'm so tired. I've been walking for miles.
Eddie. Eddie, it's okay. It's okay.
I killed Mr. Riley.
Did he follow you to California?
He had me chained to his farm like a hound. He did those things to me over and over. I'm gonna hang Kevin.
No one's gonna hang you. No one's gonna hang, child. No one's gonna hang. I should have killed him myself when I had the chance. How did he find you?
Mrs. Haverford gave me to him. Hold me, can you? I swear, I don't know. I'm feverish, I'm freezing. Oh, please. Tell me everything's gonna be all right, Kevin. Even if it won't. Even if it won't. What's wrong with me?
Well, I did a thorough examination while you were asleep and noticed a little bleeding in your undergarments. Well, now's not your time, and your breasts are a little swollen, and, well...
Matthew, are you saying that I'm
pregnant?
But how?
Well, I don't need to explain that now, do I?
You know what I mean. Maybe I don't feel right.
Well, that's just morning sickness. You know, that's what's a saying, but you can feel lopsided any time of the day. Sarah, you and I, we're gonna have a child.
Lane. Detective McGuire. I heard you stopped in earlier. Just closing up. Very local. Ain't your business, McGuire. I don't need a copper to take care of my problems. I got things of my own. She got problems here. She sure as shit she is. Where'd you hit her? Christ. It's that goddamn ledger. Her sister's. She's got Madame Grindle's ledger. Mary Lockwood's been blackmailing me. The hag's been blackmailing all the men who paid Grindle for abortions.
Robert, it's late, I know. I'm sorry.
Nonsense. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. Shall we sit?
No, your man's at work in there. This matter requires a little privacy.
What's wrong?
I need you to speak with Kevin.
Concerning?
I lied to him.
People lie to him all the time. He's quite used to it.
A fellow named Riley came to me and announced that he was Annie's father. I allowed him to take the girl.
I see no trouble there.
I told Kevin that I'd sent her elsewhere. To San Francisco. I don't know why I lied, but the words just came out of my mouth and I couldn't pull them back. Maybe I knew instinctively that I shouldn't have permitted Riley to take Annie with him.
Alice.
No, you don't see. Riley is not the man he claims to be. I went upstate to try and retrieve her, but... Robert. This time the look in his eyes, that was beastly. You have to help me. You must speak with Kevin. You know him so well.
Well enough to know that you must tell him yourself.
I'm not sure that I can.
You must. And soon. Corky's like a mad dog. The longer he chews on a bone, the sharper his teeth get.
Kevin? Kevin? Kevin?
I don't have to tell you. How many bastards out there would rather kill a copper than steal $1?
Andrew?
Sybil.
I was across the street at Alex Butcher Shop just moments ago. Mrs. Reardon told me that Mrs. McDonough told her that there's a secret telegram from Secretary of State Seymour to Mayor Gunther warning of a rebel invasion of Manhattan. If so, we're all gonna die. Andrew, I want you to find out the truth.
Well, who am I to do that? The mayor and I don't drink in the same saloons.
You're a detective! Get up off your ass and start detecting. Or don't come home.
Is she always like that?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
1 wine glass of gum syrup with half a pony glass of curacao. Pour it over ice. If you don't have any, give the glass into the hands of a cold-hearted bitch like me. Top it with a cherry, so my girls come in.
You've transformed this place, Eva.
Let me sit, darling. I don't care how much French perfume Miss Pompadour used to spritz around. That bitch still smelled like the New Jersey swamp she was born in.
To Eva, bringing a little gravitas to our palace of pleasure.
Prost. Here's to peace at home and peace abroad, to love our wife and to love abroad.
I'll drink to that.
Pascal, ask our bartender to open Eva's new book of cocktails randomly, and whichever page he lands on, have him mix 3 and bring them over.
Mais bien sûr. No, I'll be right back.
I haven't heard a toast like that since I was south of the Mason Junction.
Well, before public service, I was in the cotton business. I used to venture down to Atlanta quite often.
Sweet Atlanta. A city close to my heart. But as you know, Montreal does have the best cat houses. One in particular. To Robespierre's, the finest brothel in all of North America.
Indeed, to Robespierre's.
Robespierre's. Oh, the women of Robespierre's. Every single one is clean as a mag.
I couldn't agree more. I swear I once caught sight of God himself in that place, and he was smiling.
Oh, I do miss Atlanta, though.
A fine city.
Before the war. Now the people, their spirit lost. I don't blame myself for this. I blame that babbling ape in the White House. Not so honest Abe Lincoln. He's the one who cost me my leg.
Why don't we get some more girls over
No,
here?
the South has just as much right to be free from the Union as the 13 colonies had to be free from England. Oh, Lincoln clutches to this phantom nation. It never existed and never will. I say, equal and separate.
I told Mr. Morgan I'd give him a call. I hope to not be more than a few hours, sir.
Would you stop your worrying? It's not as if I'll be moving furniture while you're gone.
I'll try not to worry, but I can't promise. How do you do, Asa?
Fine, Dr. Freeman.
I'll just take that to Sarah. Gotta run off. Give your mama my best.
Hello, Mrs. Freeman.
Walk on.
How you do, Asa? What's this?
A white man in town made me take this. I told you to show it to all of our kind.
The words all over the 5 points. Secret telegram warning of the destruction of New York. Ridiculous. There's no truth to it, is there?
I can't comment on whether or not such a telegram exists.
Wait, there is one.
Rest assured that the city fathers have taken all these matters into consideration and determined that there is no threat.
Right, but how do we know for sure?
Detective, yours is not the reason why. Yours is to shut up and get out.
Yes, sir.
This is what Elsa brought this morning. A white man, was handing those out to black folk, telling them they better pass them around. Asa said that the man told him that those were a warning to go back. Back where? Matthew. How can we bring a child into this?
There is a darkness in this world, sir. I won't deny that. We, both of us, been touched by it. I know that there are times when I feel lost in it. In those times, I feel for us. But this child, sir, our child will be a light. It'll be a beacon. Burn that darkness away.
Are you sure?
As sure as I am that I love you.
Those scars
scars on your chest.
I'm lucky in a way. One thing about losing a leg is the enemy doesn't carry you off the battlefield into a prison.
I leave you to die.
There is no brothel named Rose Pierre in Montreal.
I was held in a Union prison on Johnson's Island outside Sandusky. Frostbite in the winter, scurvy, dysentery all year. There's no medicine, no food. We ate rats. One time, a guard's dog tasted like mutton. Fine people of Sandusky would pay 10 cents to be rowed across the Ohio River, watch our sufferings. Tried to escape, got hung up by my thumbs. That's what the race traitor Lincoln did to me. To my family's good name.
The man's name is all he had. How can I help you reclaim your own?
We have associates in Manhattan that are waiting and ready. If McClellan wins the presidential election, then we retreat. We've been assured that he will recognize the Confederacy. But if Lincoln wins, New York will burn.
New York's burnt before.
She always comes back. Not this time. Would you like to see why? This ain't Bayou moonshine.
Look at that. A flame without a match. Very impressive.
It'll cost, but in a few days we'll have enough to burn Manhattan from the Bowery to Washington Square. Put it up, boys. Sorry about your carriage.
No need. Noble cause. I don't blame it on my drink. Let's go back inside. I have a particular gin that has a very similar effect on the throat.
Kevin, where have you been?
Away?
I looked for you.
Which of the two is more expensive?
Well, that's a Thomas Cole.
I asked, which is more expensive?
The nude. Kevin.
No!
Stop it!
No! How much is it worth?
Kevin, stop it!
I know what you did to Annie.
Let me explain.
You lied to me. To me. If anything happens to me, I will cut right across your voice box. You can scream, but no one's gonna hear you. You understand me? Do you understand me? Do you?
Yes!
I didn't think I would see much of you anymore. Not with your new friends, Mrs.
Far from a friend.
She gave Annie back to John Riley.
Society women don't concern themselves with a man's character. All these ladies think about are ribbons and feathers and bows.
She lied to me. Made me believe her. She handed Annie over like a piece of meat, bought and sold, traded and stored.
I would have slit her throat.
You do know me well. No, I gotta get home. I don't want Annie alone there for the night. Miss McDonald's looking after her, but she can't keep her eyes open past 8.
Do me a favor before you go.
Ask.
Your pal McGuire is here since late last night. I locked him in one of the rooms. He has been wallpapered nonstop howling for Molly. Get him out. Draw him out. Then I will come by tomorrow night and show you how well I know you.
Putting one on, are we?
Aye. Drowning the shamrock. Hey,
This is a whorehouse. I'm trying to concentrate.
sometimes at night, I stop by the cemetery to talk to her. To Molly.
She do any talking back?
Something's not right about the way she died. Not right at all.
Death is never right, Francis.
The losses are adding up. I don't know how much more I can take. First Molly, then Mary.
Mary. Mary's alive.
She's alive. But she's dead to me. Oh, Phil. Madame Phil. She ran off to England. Some other fella.
She did you a favor then. Look, there'll be other women.
I'm done. Finished. Saloons. Whorehouses. I'm gonna go to the church. See if the Lord will finally accept me. Respect me. And get me out of this godforsaken city.
Put your clothes on. Clean yourself up. Let's go.
The carriage went up as if hit by a cannon.
Greek fire. I've seen it a few times, but never enough to fill a jar like this. Some say Nero used it to burn Rome. Where'd you find the stuff?
Part of a new business venture I'm considering.
Oh. That's some dangerous business, Major.
How's that feel?
I got in the soup. Why didn't you and your wife have more than one child?
When did you start talking all the time?
Maggie was lucky to have you. I know she must have felt being with you. Love the dress. Thank you, Corky.
And Kevin? Can I give you a kiss goodnight? Leave the door open a crack, will you? Makes me feel safe. It's that girl. Annie. She hasn't possessed. He's not himself.
Maybe he is. Elizabeth, you and I, we read the same books. We sing the same operas. We eat at the same restaurants. He does not. You know how much I admire Kevin Corcoran. But I led these men in war. They act on impulse, whether they're at their best or their worst.
I feel that I do as well. Still. I can't seem to calm my nerves.
I have a cure. Opium tincture. A product derived from the poppy flower. A way to relax. Lessen your anxiety. All the right women are trying it.
What if Corcoran comes back?
Then I will be by your side.
Yes, you will, won't you?
You have my word.